Big Easy Chef here. I'd like to show you how to make a nice roasted chicken. This method makes your chicken turn out just like one of those rotisserie chickens that you get from the store. The good news is you don't have to have that chicken spinning around in the oven while it's roasting. So let's not waste any more time. Why don't you and I get into that kitchen, see what's shaking, and get to baking. You want to start with a nice chicken. Now this is the way I do the chicken. I rinse off the chicken with cold water. I don't have the water splashing all over the place. I have it running slow in the sink. I've heard that you shouldn't rinse your chicken, as it could splash bacteria all over your kitchen. Well, I've been rinsing my chickens for a long time with no problems. So you decide whether you want to rinse your chicken or not. Now pat dry your chicken with paper towels. The next thing you want to do with your chicken is place your chicken into a roasting pan onto a high rack. The high rack is very important. You want your chicken setting high to allow the air to flow around the chicken. This is what's going to make your chicken turn out just like one of those rotisserie chickens. Now place your chicken breast side down. Rub your chicken with extra virgin olive oil. Now give it a good rub down. Get that oil all over your chicken. Now flip your chicken over and rub it down more with some of that olive oil. Tuck those wings behind your chicken. Just give them a tuck and a turn. They'll go right into place. Okay, now give that chicken a few more rubs with the olive oil. Now you want to tie up those legs. Wrap some cooking twine around the legs and pull them tight together. Cut off the extra twine. Just snip it off. Okay, now for the seasonings. Start with some kosher salt. Just sprinkle it all over your chicken. Now don't be afraid that you're adding too much salt. Now sprinkle your chicken with some fresh ground black pepper. Now add some dried oregano to your chicken. Just sprinkle it all over the chicken. Now you're going to be sprinkling some dried thyme all over your chicken. Next, sprinkle on some dry sage. You should be getting pretty good at this point at sprinkling your chicken with stuff. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle your chicken with paprika. This is the one thing that's going to give your chicken that rotisserie look when it's baked. Okay, flip that chicken over again and repeat the same process. Sprinkle some salt, pepper, oregano, thyme, sage, and paprika all over that chicken. Make it look pretty. Now you can see how high this roasting rack is and how high up the chicken is setting. This will allow the air to flow around your chicken while it's baking. This chicken will be able to turn a nice golden brown. Okay, it looks like the chicken's ready to head off to the oven. You can see that the chicken is setting breast side down. Place the chicken in a preheated oven of 375 degrees and bake for 30 minutes. Okay, now that the chicken's baked for 30 minutes, it's time to turn the chicken over. Whatever works best for when you're turning over this chicken. I'm using a couple of kitchen towels. And now I'm needing a large fork. Now that I have this bird setting right on a rack, it's off to the oven, which has been turned down to 350 degrees. It'll be roasting in there for 1 hour. Now that the hour's passed, here's that chicken right out of the oven. You can see how nice and golden brown that chicken is. Now it does look just like one of those rotisserie chickens, and it's going to taste even better than one. I'm going to move the chicken to a platter using that big old fork and a towel. Now cover your chicken and allow the chicken to rest for 20 to 30 minutes before carving it. That would allow you plenty of time to make some pan gravy. Now if you don't have a recipe or know how to make pan gravy, I have a video and recipe for this gravy. You can find it at my website, thebigeasychef.com. It's in the recipe vault. It's all for free, and nothing is required from you, so check it out. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I checked the temperature of the chicken right after I took it out of the oven. I used an instant read thermometer, and it read 165 degrees. So always make sure your chicken is cooked to the right temperature. Okay, let's get to cutting this chicken up. I'm starting with cutting off the twine around the legs. Now I'm going to cut off a drumstick. Next, the thigh. Now for the wing. Oh, it just fell off. I can get the rest of it by turning it over and cutting it off at the joint. I'm going to cut off the breast in one piece. Just start at the top, following the bone down through the breast. You can see this chicken is still nice and hot. Look at the steam coming off this chicken. Look how nice that breast came out. Okay, now you have a leg, a breast, a thigh. Oh, and a wing. Okay, let me slice some of the breast. It looks so good. It's juicy and moist, and still hot. The only thing better would be some of that pan gravy, and here it is. Oh, just like that. You know, this is going to taste so good. Okay, there you have it. Now you know how to make a great baked chicken. I hope you'll make one soon, just to see how great this tastes. Be sure and go to my website, thebigeasychef.com, for the recipe and instructions. They're printable, they're for free, no obligation. So check it out. Remember what they say, you are what you eat, so eat healthy. Until next time, I'm the Big Easy Chef.